What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I created these really cute French nails with this like paint splatter look and some really cute star charms. I created this look with the Saviland French Manicure gel nail polish, which I'll be unboxing later on in the video when I'm ready to use it. But right now I'm doing the base on all of the nails. So I did prep my nails off camera and dehydrated them with some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going in with 2 coats of Mia Secret primer and then a layer of base gel on my natural nails since I'm doing a polygel set. But yeah, right now I'm getting the base on the nails because we're doing French nails, so I'm basically just doing the base with like this nude peachy shade from MAKARTT called French Press. It's like a really nice nude peachy shade. I feel like it would be good for like any skin tone really. So this is gonna serve as kind of like the nail bed color. I'm just gonna be building the nails up with this color. I will be going in with a second layer after this as well because I felt like the nails were a little bit thin and I wanted to add a little bit more to the apex area. By the way, excuse my computer fan if you could hear it. For some reason it won't shut off and it's really annoying, but hopefully you guys can't hear it. Sometimes you guys say that you can't even hear it, you don't even know what fan I'm talking about. But yeah, excuse that if you do hear it. But yeah, anyways, I'm building up the nails with this color. So I'm squeezing the polygel right onto the nail, and usually that rounded end that comes out of the bottle, I usually leave that up by the nail bed area to start building my apex. So I'm focusing most of that polygel in that area and then just patting the rest of the polygel down the nail side to side. Sometimes you do get like a little bit of polygel that like goes off the free edge of the nail, so you can just remove that with the other end of your polygel brush. I'm just using a polygel brush from MAKARTT. If your polygel is too firm, you can also use a little bit of base gel to apply onto the nail. It makes it a little bit softer and easier to apply. I'm just using a little bit of isopropyl alcohol right now, but later on I do start using a little bit of the base gel. It just helps. And I also do like move my nail to different sides and stuff like that to see if there's any lumps, and I try to smooth them out as best as I can before I go ahead and cure, so that I don't have to like file a lot of lumps when I go to file, shape, and buff. That's a good thing about polygel. You have that time to work with it, so definitely take advantage, but don't like waste too much time trying to get it perfect, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of us can be like perfectionists, but yeah, it's not that serious. Just try to get it like as neat as you can and go ahead and cure. If you do have a little bit of dips, like I said, I'm going in with a second coat, so that will just like kind of fill in those areas. Usually that second coat does that. So yeah, I'm basically going to do the same thing for the next 3 nails. I am going to be like flash curing as I go, just so that the polygel doesn't move around on the nail. Sometimes when you leave the polygel on the nail for too long, it can get like a little bit soft and then start running into the cuticle area. So I just go ahead and cure like really quick so that that doesn't happen. So like I said, I'm going to be going in with more polygel on the nails because they were a little bit thin and I wanted more of an apex. But this time I'm not applying the polygel over the entire nail. I'm just kind of applying it to the apex area and then just applying it in that area and then brushing the rest right over the tip of the nail, as you can see. And it just kind of like gives you a little bit more of an apex and then kind of helps fill in any dips that you might have at the tip. Also builds up the color a little bit more because I didn't want it to be like super sheer, because if you can see your regular nail through it, it kind of looks weird when you go to paint the French on, if you know what I mean. So I wanted it to be nice and pigmented, so when I go ahead and file it, everything's all nice and even, like everything is one color. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start filing up the nails so that I can get ready to paint my French onto them. I did cleanse the nails with some isopropyl alcohol to get that tacky layer from the gel off after curing. I'm using my Niceble 2-in-1 nail lamp and portable e-file and a fine grit ceramic drill bit. These products are linked in my Amazon store under nail prep and tools. You can find everything that I'm using in the description box. But yeah, I'm just basically smoothing over the nails with this drill bit. There's not really much to file. I'm basically just evening them out, smoothing out any lumps or whatever, and kind of using my drill to redefine the shape of the nail. Like, I file along the sides so that it's a lot less filing for me to do with my hand file when I go in and file. You also want to file underneath the nails and just make sure that it's nice and thin around the cuticle area. I really love this drill bit because I never really have to use a cuticle bit anymore, because I don't know, the way it's like made, you can really get near the cuticle area as long as you don't apply like your product really thick around the cuticles, which I don't. So it's easy for me to just go around and seal with just this bit. You can always tell if you've sealed properly if you take your nail and feel around the edges of the cuticle, and as long as your nail doesn't snag anything, you've known that you sealed properly.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I don't wanna put no pressure on you. I just wanna put a blessing on you. Since our last undressing session, I'm not really sure if you've been checking. I'm progressing. I just heard my songs is popping out in Macedonia and even Serbia. I don't mean to burden you. If you got a man since then, I understand. Last thing I wanna do is get you jammed, especially if he's the fan. He probably never wanna hear my shit again. And I need every single sound scan. But if you single and you down, then I'm in your town feeling for another round. I was counting down the days, been more patient than a Browns fan. Where that chip at? Probably on your shoulder, cause I forgot to hit back. Left you on red, apologies are said, but often never meant. Well, fuck that, I repent for message never sent now. Hello, stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked.
Alright, so now I'm going to quickly shape up the nails. I actually did a long coffin shape for these, but when I went in and painted the French on and did the design on the tips of the nails, they looked more square afterwards, which I'm kind of happy that I did do a coffin shape at first, because it kind of would have made them really wide if I didn't. So to do the coffin shape, I'm filing the bulk off the sides of the nail first. So I'm holding my file straight and filing along the sides a few times until I'm satisfied with like the width of the nails. And then to taper in the tip to get that coffin shape, you want to hold your file at an angle and file in towards the tip of the nail, and then file the free edge by holding your file at an angle and filing straight across or up and down. Always hold your hand file straight no matter what you're doing, and don't forget to buff out the scratches because you definitely don't want that showing through like after you've done all your nail art and everything, because it looks really bad when you can see scratches on your nails. I always buff my nails no matter what, even if I'm using like a drill bit that buffs over the nails. For some reason it's just a habit. I always buff my nails just to double check and make sure that all the scratches or anything is like buffed out. Okay, so these are the Saviland French Manicure Gel Polishes. I received a white one and a reflective silver. I'm just going to be using the white one today because silver didn't really fit into my design that I had in mind. But yeah, they're really nice and pigmented. They also have like a little brush that is like cut at an angle, so it's supposed to be easier for you to like paint the French right onto your nail out of the bottle instead of like using a detail brush or whatever. They are 15 milliliter bottles. This is the silver one that I'm going to be showing you guys first. Each one comes with like a little instruction booklet. It basically shows you step by step on how to use the product, or like if you have any questions. It's like a little manual that basically helps you if you have like any questions or like concerns and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the bottle. This is a silver one. It's 15 milliliter. And as you can see, the brush on it is cut at an angle, so you're supposed to be able to just paint your French right onto your nail because of the angled brush. And this is the white one. I really like the white one. It's really nice and pigmented. They both are actually, but yeah, I'll be using the white one today. As you can see, this one has that angled brush as well. So you want to start by kind of like making a V shape onto your nail. I seen Saviland do a tutorial on their TikTok page. So yeah, this is what they did. They made like a V shape and then kind of went in the middle and made a U shape and then kind of just tightened up the corners. Would I say I like this product? Honestly, I really don't, because I feel like this made it harder for me to do my French. Even though it's supposed to be easier to do it, I feel like for me it was a lot harder, because normally I do my French nails with a detail brush, and then I kind of just fill in the tip. The detail brush is a lot thinner than this. I felt like the brush was really thick and I kept messing it up. If you guys knew how many times I have redone this nail, you would think I was nuts. Like, I almost gave up, or like almost just got my detail brush and finished the rest of my nails. But I wanted to really show you guys like how the product would work, so I just cut out my mistakes. But yeah, I did each nail over quite a few times. I don't know why it was so hard for me, but I just prefer to do it my way. I don't know, everybody has their own way of doing things. Like, certain things that are easier for some people aren't for others. I don't know if you guys might think this is easy, but to me it was like not easy. It was like, it made it more complicated and it took longer. But one thing I do think though is if you had short nails, I feel like this would be like perfection for short nails. But on long nails, this is not this is not the business. Not for long nails, definitely not. It's too difficult. If you have short nails, I feel like you can just go in a little V shape, fill in the U like in the middle, and then kind of just fill in the rest of the tip and be done. But the fact that my nails are so long, I don't know, I just feel like it's not working. I kind of did use my little cleanup brush to like tighten it up the best I can. This is the best that I could do, and I know it is like a little bit streaky and I should go in with a second coat, but Lord, if you knew how many times I redid this, I was like, I don't even want to go in with a second coat. Like, I'm just doing one on all of the nails, but I'm going in and doing a design on the nails. So basically this is going to be the base for that. And you're not going to really be able to see like the white underneath, only a little bit, so you're not going to tell that it was like a little bit streaky. But yeah, definitely if you have longer nails, I would say go in with a second coat. So now that I'm done painting all the French nails 10 hours later, I did actually apply a layer of Burano blooming gel over all of the nails, but I wasn't recording, but I did apply it over the entire nail on all of them. And I'm going to be doing this like cool, like colorful paint splatter looking type of design. So right now I'm taking my detail brush and just swiping all the colors that I'm using over the nails. And they kind of like bloom, and then I'm gonna run my detail brush through them, like kind of like up and down or side to side. The colors I'm using are from the Apple of My Eye collection from Madame Glam. I'm using the hot pink I Love NY, the mint shade Rooftop Party, the green shade the Big Apple, and a blue shade called NY Blue. I'm also using electric yellow from Nail Addict, and as you can see, I'm running my brush through the colors really quick, and it creates like this really cool like splattered type of effect. I just love this color combination. Like, can I get a like for my color combinations lately? Like, how could you not like these? But anyways, I am making sure to drag a little bit of the polish up the sides just so everything looks nice and uniform. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply my nail charms. But as you can see, now that we did the design on top of the white, you could not even tell that like the polish was streaky or anything. Like, talk about good save. But yeah, I really didn't feel like going in with that second coat of white. Plus, I wanted to make it interesting looking. So yeah, I definitely had to add some color to this set. So I have like some star charms that I'm going to be using. I'm using some beaded star charms and these little star dangle charms. I haven't really done a star set in a while, so I just felt like using them, and I thought they went really good with these nails. It just added a little something and brought out the colors more. I'm also using a little bit of pearls, just some white ones. They have a little bit of like an AB iridescence to them. So yeah, I'm using MAKARTT rhinestone gel to apply the bigger charms, and then I'm going in and brushing some MAKARTT rhinestone gel over the nails. I'm going to be applying the pearls and applying some top coat over that and applying the pearls into the gel and curing in place. And the other two nails I'm just going to top coat. You want to make sure you move the dangle charm out of the way so that it doesn't cure down and it won't dangle, obviously. But yeah, other than that, I just cure my nails, and I do actually top coat over all of the pearls and the beaded charms because they tend to lose their coating from washing your hands after a while. But yeah, I hope you guys like this set. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, I would love it if you subscribe before you leave, because I post nail tutorials and reviews every week, so you definitely don't want to miss out. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Love you guys.